Hello. Real quick before we start the reading, I just want to clarify that I am reading for the sun signs only because I feel like it's just easier for me to channel messages that way. Plus, not everyone knows their birth chart, and so I don't want to make it too confusing. Your sun sign is your regular horoscope zodiac sign that we all know. That doesn't mean that you're not welcome to watch the readings if you're in any other placement, but I just wanted to put that out there. Now, with that being said, I ran out of breath. This is your mid-September reading for the sign of Aries. Okay, so Aries, let's see. We're just gonna get started with I'm gonna try to see where your headspace is at. What is taking over your thoughts here? Aries, mid-September 2020. Let's see. It's just gonna be a general theme. Let's see what we have. A couple more shuffle. Alright, let's see. Let's get some messages for the sign of Aries, please. What is Aries thinking about right now? What is taking over their headspace here? Next, we're going to take a look at how you're feeling about what it is that's taking over your headspace. How is it that you're feeling about this particular situation here? And we're going to also take a look at what it is that you're doing. What actions are you taking towards, whatever it is that's taking over your thoughts as of right now. Meaning, if there's anything that you have on your mind lately or that's kind of clouding and taking over your thoughts lately, anything that's majorly on your mind lately. So we're going to try to see what it is, how you're feeling about it, and what it is you're doing about that. Or maybe what you need to start doing for, about the situation. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Hermit in reverse, and to me that just that sets off the energy for the entire reading. At times it plays out that way, but we will see. And so the Hermit in reverse represents going into isolation, but not necessarily to do anything productive. Like you're going into isolation more so in a negative way, where I don't know, maybe this could mean a number of things. I mean, maybe you feel like everyone's against you. Maybe you just feel guilty about whatever it is you're doing, and you feel the need to hide out. I don't know. But in reverse, I feel like you go into isolation kind of like in a selfish kind of way. So we'll see. We'll get more into it. So about what you're thinking and taking over your thoughts. Let's see. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse also. Just as I suspected. So, okay. The Knight of Cups in reverse talks about a person who maybe is acting a little immature at the moment. It could be over jealousy. I don't know, maybe you're just a drama queen or overreacting over some stuff. And sometimes, when we're in that energy, we don't even realize it. So maybe you have to take a step back and notice that if everyone kind of is agreeing on the fact that, you're overreacting, that maybe you are. But let's get more deep into it, and then we'll try to clarify that. Let's see how you're feeling pertaining to the situation. So we got the Emperor and the Five of Cups. Cups again. So this is all in your feelings about whatever is in your headspace. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, we got the Emperor. Alongside the Five of Cups. The Emperor is a major arcana card that represents structure, control. It can literally represent a father figure also. And paired along with the Five of Cups, which represents grief and loss. Jeez. I hate to say this, but I'm kind of picking up on the feeling that maybe a group of you, Aries, either lost figuratively, emotionally, or maybe physically lost a parent, more specifically a father figure. Or maybe he's always been missing in the picture, and you're kind of feeling a ways about it. Not for everyone, of course. Not every Aries is going through the exact same thing. I feel like this is what this means. So for a particular group of you. Let's see. Okay. It seems like you're not really taking any steps to try and either fix or do anything about the situation here. Because we got the Moon card. The Moon card represents your unconscious mind, your intuition, and hidden facts. Within this reading, I'm picking up it's more so plays hand in hand with the with the Hermit in reverse, which was the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're going into isolation, kind of just staying away from everyone, not really wanting to speak about it. I feel real heaviness about it, and I am sorry if this is what you're going through, Aries, because I can more than anyone relate to you. I lost my dad in 2005. Yeah, and I'm still kind of shook from that. My dad was my best friend, so I relate, and my deepest condolences if in fact this is happening. So we're gonna go ahead and clarify though. We're gonna go ahead and move on to, we're gonna concentrate on your thoughts, on the part of your reading that represents your thoughts, your mind, which was represented by the Knight of Cups in reverse here. Okay, I don't blame you for acting a fool if you are acting out. Maybe this is just the way your mind and emotions are handling the loss, and you intellectually, or you don't have any control over that right now. Like I said, I understand completely, but just go ahead and clarify. Whoa. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So I truly believe that this is come on. We got the Death card, and I don't mean to laugh. It's just weird how it blatantly kind of confirms what I was already feeling, and also paired with the Six of Cups in reverse, which signifies you're not moving on from this. So maybe it's not even recent. Like I just mentioned before, my dad passed away in 05, and you know what? I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys right now. I have not healed from that, and so maybe you guys are on the same boat, a group of you or some of you. I feel like this is highlighting the fact that maybe if you're not even aware that you were thinking about it or that it was resurfacing, your unconscious mind is like all over it right now. And so that's interesting because it's making me think about my situation as well, which is not funny. Again, I giggle when I'm kind of nervous or just put on the spot and stuff like that. So anyway, thank you, Spirit, for that. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna get a couple more. Try to clarify even further, even though I think I feel pretty much that that's the message here. Alright, so the sun card came out, and so that's quite the turnaround, right, from like the sad beginning of the reading we have here. But now I am convinced that that's what it's talking about, only because, and I say it with such certainty because I am myself, I'm going through this. It's weird, and I shouldn't even be putting my emotion into it, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm taking it as it comes, you know. And I feel like once we do deal, those of us who lost this father figure in our lives, and we haven't been able to even deal with it, and it's been years, that's very unhealthy. And you know, whether we're aware of it or not, we're causing a lot of damage. And so I feel like the sun, clarifying the overall energy of this situation here, is just kind of saying to us, like, dude, like, you're gonna be way better off, you know, if you just get to it and deal with it, and deal with the fact and more, and deal with the loss and move on with your life, right? So, geez, that's heavy, Aries. Let's go ahead and move on to the feeling part of your reading. So right now you just feel at a loss, you feel empty. Maybe every time you remember this person, your father figure, you feel that emptiness again. I know that I do. Okay, but let's go ahead and clarify the Emperor and the Five of Cups, please. For Aries. Okay, so I got a few different messages here, and they're kind of scattered, which is what I feel that it is that you're feeling, right? Just like a heap of different emotions. So the Hangman here represents breaking old patterns, getting to the nitty-gritty of whatever it is that, because you're already aware of what it is that you need to release and deal with, and, you know, heal and move on. Page of Cups reversed. Don't doubt yourself, because right now you're self-doubting, which is creating blockages. The Devil, of course, would show up in this reading. Codependency and excess use of whatever it is that you're using to deal or cope with this loss. The Queen of Cups talks about compassion, the energy of having compassion and comfort. Maybe that's what you're feeling like you need right now. And the Page of Wands to close up this part of the feel of what it is that you're feeling, part of your reading. So so the Page of Wands talks about being free, allowing yourself to be happy and explore again. And so I say again because I feel like for a big number of Aries out there, this loss is not recent. It's been a while, and like I said, we're causing more damage by choosing to just push it to the back of the to-do list. You know, we need to get to it and face it and deal with it. So let's go ahead and clarify the moon here for what it is that you're doing and pertaining to this here situation. So let's try to clarify the moon here for Aries in relation to what it is that Aries is doing about this situation. What actions do they need to take, or are they taking? Please. So we got the Wheel of Fortune to clarify the moon card. The Wheel of Fortune represents, of course, the energy of life goes on. And I don't mean to be harsh because, again, let me remind you that I'm going through the exact same thing. My loss was a long time ago, 2005. Maybe you guys are more recently, and I don't mean to be insensitive. I just mean the Wheel of Fortune represents that energy of the wheels keep turning. They don't stop, you know. And so while we're at a pause, because I know that's exactly what I did and continue to do, it's so unhealthy because life goes on, time goes on, and then you kind of stay stuck there. And it's no wonder that maybe your life, it's not progressing because you're not allowing yourself to. Again, whether maybe you're aware of it or not, maybe you're aware and you feel like you've gotten off the shore. You know, I feel that way sometimes, so I feel you, trust me. This hits so close to home. It's crazy. It's making me feel a little like maybe Spirit's talking to me through your reading as well. But I'm glad that, you know, that we are talking about it because, well, we need to deal with this, Aries. So, your spirit guides are always going to bring out the most important messages. So this had to be said. I wasn't even prepared for this, so I know that maybe you guys weren't either. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if you guys relate, if it resonates, if it didn't. Of course, it's not going to resonate for every single Aries out there, like I just said earlier in the video. So, okay. So that's the situation here. I'm sorry that it's such a heavy situation here, but it comforts me that I was able to relate so closely, and then I'm able to offer that, at least a little bit of comfort for you guys to know that you're not alone in this energy, that there's a lot of us that go through a loss and maybe hang on to resentment and maybe anger and all of that stuff that we shouldn't, but it happens. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask Spirit if there's any last messages or advice, guidance for you guys here before I close your reading. Spirit, any last messages for the sign of Aries before we leave here, before we close their reading? Just gonna shuffle these cards because they're going cray here. Any last messages for the sign of Aries, mid-September 2020, please? Alright, so your spirit guides want you to know that you need to get in, or try to get in the energy of your passion, your ambition, dedication. Stay dedicated, stay passionate, stay ambitious of life in general. Just to want to progress and evolve and move forward with our lives, because we deserve to be happy, you know. And I feel like hanging on to this feeling negative, or viewing the situation as a negative, is killing us slowly but surely. So Aries, again, my condolences. Even if this happened a very long time ago, I so deeply relate. I wish you luck on your healing, sending you lots of love and light. And I would really appreciate some comments and likes and subscribes to my channel. Thank you so much for coming by. Aries, see you next time.